Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little life update with you guys. A lot has happened behind the scenes. I look a mess due to something that happened previously, like yesterday. I'm filming this on the 5th of July, so I had a wonderful July 4th. But anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Lainey and welcome to my channel, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of makeup because I'm at my mom's and I forgot that I had some of these products. So we're going to be putting it on her face today. Alright, so first we're going to prime with the Essence Prime Studio Hydrating Skin Refreshing Primer. So let's go ahead and get into it. So don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok or anything, but I've been keeping TikTok updated with everything that's been going on with me. But we're just going to go ahead and start from the beginning. So I can't remember when the first time was. No, this was back in maybe May. I was at my boyfriend's house and I was taking a shower. And, you know, everything was fine. I've been working and all that. And, you know, life was good. And then all of a sudden I passed out in his shower. I do remember reaching over into the shower to pick up the shampoo bottle that I dropped. So I honestly thought it was a little head rush. Alright, so now I'm going to be putting on the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in the shade Fair. So honestly, I thought it was just a head rush. The next day, I went to urgent care due to me still not feeling all that great. Because, like, I've passed out in the past, like, back in, like, middle school time, but it was never like this. I always felt better afterwards. That time I did not because I was very, very cold. I would get chills and stuff, and usually that's not how it goes. So, I went to urgent care. By the way, I'm getting a little sun, so this may be a little light, but we will fix it. But anyways, so went to urgent care. They basically told me I was dehydrated. Couple days go by, passed out again. This time I was by myself, trying to make a long story into a short story. So, let's just say after about 3 more visits, leading up to yesterday, Friday, I was on the way to work. And this was at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I sneezed about 4 times. And passed out while driving. So I remember starting to feel funny. I had some water in my car, so I started drinking that. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up in the left lane of the road, and this car is honking at me to get over. Alright, for concealer, I'm going with the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in the shade number 1. But they were honking at me to get back over on my side. And that's when I pulled over and called my dad to come and pick me up. Went to urgent care again, and this doctor actually did know what he was talking about. He actually seemed concerned, where the previous times I had been, they really didn't even really give a crap about what was going on with me. They just cared about getting their money, honestly. So he basically told me that I have symptoms of either POTS, which is a syndrome, I think. I can't remember the explanation of it or the description. Or that I'm having signs of vasovagal. I know what vasovagal is. Vasovagal is basically where it's basically like when you sneeze or you cough or you move up and down too fast, like moving your head up and down too fast, like a head rush. That will make the vessels in your neck expand, and that will cause the blood flow from your head to leave and go to the rest of your body. If you guys hear weird noise, my mom's neighbor is being really loud with whatever he's freaking doing. But anyways, so, yeah, so we're starting to think that might be it. I'm using the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana for my under eye setting powder. But that's basically what we're going by, because that's really the only answer that we have gotten from this whole experience. Yesterday, me and my boyfriend, back up. Friday, I was told that I could not drive because of what happened in the car with me passing out and stuff, and they did not want it to happen again. Alright, next up I'm going in with the I Heart Revolution Scented Baking Powder in the shade Coconut. Yeah, they told me that I could not drive, and this whole entire weekend, my dad was working, and my boyfriend was going to be at the lake. So I decided to go up to the lake with him, because what am I going to do the whole entire 4th of July weekend? Sit at home and be bored? No, I don't want to. So I went out to the lake, and we had fun. Friday evening, I was very easy on myself just because of what had happened that morning in the car. At this point, I wasn't told that I couldn't work, but being that even with me sitting still in the car, I still passed out. I did not feel comfortable going to work like that. I did not feel comfortable, so I did not go. Saturday, we went on the boat for a little while, and everything was fine. I felt fine. I didn't have any incidences or episodes. Regular thing. I mean, I've done it before on the boat with them. I've gone out on the boat with them before, and it had never happened before. Alright, next up for bronzer, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Matte Butter Bronzer. I forgot I even had this. So Sunday came around. This is July 4th. And my boyfriend's friend had called him, and he was like, do you and Lainey want to go out to this cove and hang out later on today? And we decided to. We went over and hung out with them. We took the jet ski instead of the boat. Since the day before, I was like, yeah, I mean, yesterday was fine, so it should be okay. And we got there. We left around 2 o'clock yesterday to go and meet up with them. The waves, the lake was already so bad. The waves were so choppy, so it made it kind of hard on the jet ski. For blush, I'm going in with the MAC. This is the Sweet Enough Mineralized Blush. But it was already bad for us going over there. It wasn't as bad, but it was kind of bad. I'm trying to figure out how to open this. I forgot. But so we get over there. We have a couple drinks. We're having fun and all that. Then it's time to go. And I was feeling it. I was a little buzzed. But after I had Trulies, that's all I drink, and that's really, I don't drink those. I drink but the Bud Light seltzers, the lemonade ones, I drink those. And I felt that fourth one, and I was like, water, please. All right, I'm going in with Juvia's Place, the Tribe Volume 3 for my highlight. But yeah, we left, and I was was feeling buzzed, and I was holding on to him, and the waves were so bad. It was so choppy out there. I don't know if it's what caused it, but it definitely did not help the situation. So I'm sitting on a ladder, and my butt hurts so bad. But yeah, so the waves were already really bad, and we were hitting them and hitting them and hitting them, and I yelled for him one time, and he stopped for a minute, and I was like, I'm okay, keep going. So we kept going, and that second time, that kept going, after that second bump after, I called for him again because I started feeling funny. And he stopped, and he kept asking me if I was okay, and I wouldn't answer him, so he turned back around, and or he turned around to face me, and I remember just flat out landing on his chest. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows using the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. You guys already know. So he's holding me so I don't fall off. I have my life jacket on, so he's holding me so I don't fall off. And he starts flagging down some boats, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I was still kind of there, like, I could still, like, see what was going on, but I was just out of it, like, I don't know. So I'm out of my pencil, guys. It's empty, I forgot. So this boat finally pulls up, and they're like, what's wrong? And he's like, she's passing out, and I don't want her to land in the water. Even though I did have my life jacket on, I could inhale a lot of water, and they didn't want that. So, they get me onto the boat. The ladies, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were checking my pulse and everything, and they were like, she's like 110. And I'll tell you guys how I know they were doing their stuff. They were like, she's like 110 over something. The lady was like pouring water on my head, getting ice under my neck. That's why my hair looks so disgusting, because I'm kind of scared to take a shower right now. After a little goes by, I remember my eyes shutting, and I don't really remember anything in between that and waking up. I do remember waking up and throwing up over the boat. That was the alcohol coming up. But I still felt bad after that. So my boyfriend almost got into it with some of the people that were on the boat, saying that I was drunk and nothing was wrong with me. Because I do remember hearing him say, she has a medical condition and this has been happening for months, so you can kiss my booty. And then he called his dad. They came and got us on their boat. And then Travis called 911. Alright, since I'm out of my pencil, which I'm really sad about, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Brunette. So he calls, they get me onto the boat, and Travis is trying to keep my eyes open, because I do remember going in and out. Like, I felt like I couldn't keep my eyes open. That's my boyfriend's name, Travis. I keep saying his name, and I'm really not meaning to, but it's fine. He calls 911. We get back to the lake house, and Travis's mom helps me off the boat and stuff, and gets me into a lounge chair outside to wait for the ambulance. So then the ambulance gets there, and I'm still kind of out of it. Like, I don't really remember talking to the guys until I got into the ambulance. But next thing I knew, I was in the ambulance, and they were taking me. And then I woke up in the emergency room. I'm going to go ahead and put mascara on using the Lancome Mensor Big. Oh my god, I miss this stuff so much. I wish I had a mirror. I need to find one, because I know I have like so many palettes in here that I totally forgot about. But I'm not doing eyeshadow because I don't feel good. I still don't feel all that great. But yeah, so they got me to the emergency room. Travis and his mom came. Travis would have came by himself, but he had been drinking too, so he couldn't drive. But, yeah, it's crazy what the ambulance people will ask you while you're, like, sitting there, like, dying in the freaking ambulance. Like, they asked me so many irrelevant questions. Like, it was like, and you had this many to drink? Yes, I drank. It's July 4th. Who isn't drinking? But anyways, so Travis and his mom came, my parents came, my brother came to the hospital. But because of COVID, they could only allow one person back there. So Travis didn't end up coming back there with me, which I was kind of upset about because he was the one that saw everything. He should have been the one to be back there with me so he could tell the doctors what was going on. But he couldn't come back there because my parents were there and he didn't want to step in front of my parents, which is understandable. But so they did urine sample, they did urine, I already said that. They did blood work, lab fluids, everything. And everything came back fine, which is not the answers that I needed because this has been going on for way too long. But yeah, that's what happened. And so many people are just like, oh girl, you were just drunk. No. I remember the majority of it, and the other part of it was me trying not to pass out. Like, I remember being on those people's boat that we didn't know. I wish I knew their names because I'm so grateful for them for helping me. But I remember hyperventilating, and my pulse was so high I could feel it pumping out of my chest. And I felt like I was having a panic attack because I was trying not to, but my body was just giving up. For lip gloss, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Honey. But yeah, so that's how 4th of July weekend went. And I still had a good time. Like, it's not that, it wasn't the drinking at all that scared me. It was just the whole passing out thing while having alcohol in my system. I'm a lightweight. I don't drink like that ever. But I was enjoying myself because I've been through a lot. So thought I would just enjoy myself, see what happens when I enjoy myself. But yeah, so that is what's been going on with me. You guys will probably see this after all of the videos that I have coming out, because I have some in front of this, so you guys may not see this for a little while. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I have a slight headache from all that happened yesterday just because it was so intense on me, and maybe some from the alcohol. I don't know what it is, honestly. But he did come and see me today, Travis did, because they ended up leaving because I had so many people out there. Like, I had my friend out there, and my boyfriend, his mom, my dad, my brother, and then my mom was in the room with me. So, honestly, they were just going to be standing out there until I got out, which was at midnight when I left. So, they went ahead on home. Everybody went home except for my dad because I live with my dad. So, yeah. So, yeah, that is what's been going on with me. I'm sorry this is kind of in and out. But if you guys want more on what has been going on with me, you guys can follow my TikTok. That's where I share my journey and everything and what's been going on with me. That's where all of that information is. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is how the makeup look turned out. Very, very pretty. I love this. I'm going to actually have to take this makeup home because I miss these products that I have right here in front of me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.